Hello, everybody. My name is Hypertension. I'm joined here by my boss and the man behind the show, President Travis. How you doing, Travis?
Hey man, what's up? Doing
Nothing,
well.
nothing much. It has been a long off season. You know, I said everybody's been trying so hard to make this the best season of Risen yet. So, hey, here we are.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited for this because I don't know. All right, so these teams are way stronger than we've had in previous seasons, and people were complaining, or it was one thing that they were mentioning that last season was a bit top heavy, and they wanted a little bit more competitiveness with this season. So yeah, I think we're about to deliver on that.
I think we most certainly are, as we do have so many absolutely phenomenal teams in this thing. And yes, guys, we know teams. We're getting to that. But before we get to that, let me throw it over to President Travis to explain how the play-ins will work.
Okay, so we were originally going to do it in the way that first place from last season got a free pass into the league, so that would have been D-Rose. But then that would have been us narrowing the league, or in play-ins, us narrowing teams down to 11 teams, which using an odd number is pretty hard to do, or else, unless you want to play like 8 to 12 games of league in one day. So we ended up giving a free pass to second place from last season as well. So now we only have to bring in 10 teams from play-ins groups. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 groups of 5, and the top 2 from each group will move on to the regular season of Champions League. And the groups will be seeded. So you'll have, we have 2 tiers of teams. We have A tier and B tier. And you'll have 2 A tier teams in each group, except for one group, which will have 3 A tier teams. And then the B tier teams will fill up the rest of the slots. But, well, we can't fill up 5 groups of 5 with the 22 teams that we have. So 3 groups will actually have bye rounds in them. So in 3 of the groups, all the teams will just get a free win, essentially.
Which means essentially it will be 2 groups of 5, 3 groups of 4. One of the 2 groups will have 3 Pool A teams. One of them will have 3 Pool B teams. Or Pool 2, Pool 1, Pool 2, A, B, whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so, would you like to get the draw started, boss man?
Let's do it.
Alright, as we are transitioning in. Okay, now, here's how it's going to go, guys. Travis knows the teams, but he's going to pick a number 1 through 11. I know the numbers and where they are. He does not. They have been completely randomized, so there is no bias here. Whatever group you get, it was not rigged so that way you get that group, or so that way you wouldn't get that group. It is completely random, and it is completely up to random chance. Alright? So, President Travis, if you please, could you pick the first Pool A team of Group A?
1 through 11, right?
1 through 11 is correct.
All right, let's go with number 1 first.
Number 1 is Raiders Black, going into Group A. The notorious team that has been a little bit rumored around the community a little bit. It holds home to our very own Atem, so it's good to see him in Group A, so we will have him there. The Raiders, that first team in Group A. Now, Traps, if you could please pick the first Pool A team in Group B.
Let's go with 7.
Number 7 is Orion, a team which has been rebranded, is a rebranded team, but one still very well known around the community as Spectral. So this is a very powerful roster, very powerful team to come into there, and I'm sure that they will especially love getting into the Group B. Now, if you could please pick the first Group C team.
5.
Number 5 is the other Raiders squad, Raiders White, sister team to the Raiders Black squad, who is already in Pool A. This is a little bit more unknown squad, but at the same time, they still show a lot of upside. So now, for Group D.
2.
Number 2 is Dawn Esports, one of the members that are currently actually playing at this moment in another league on stream. You can go see them after you get done with us, but they are in there. They are in the highest league in that one as well. So that is another very powerful team, home to our very own Admin Dylan. I'm sure he would love the shout out. So now, will you move on to the first team in Pool E, in Group E?
Let's go with 11.
Number 11 is District 15, a very powerful team. There's been constantly a little bit of rumors around the Halo community. No one's quite seen them play, but at the same time, they are definitely a team to look out for in this tournament. Next, we will have the second team for Group A.
6.
Number 6 is Amped Esports, a sponsored organization team which coming in has a lot of has a lot of upside for them. Not quite as much exposure as some of these other squads, but definitely is a team to watch for. Now, for the second team of Group B.
4.
Number 4 is the University of Michigan State. I say it's Michigan State University Academy. I completely said that wrong at first. University of Michigan State Academy team. So, as you guys know, Big Ten, Michigan State, baby. We've got them here, and boy, are they ready to play. They are a very powerful team with some very good players on them. Cannot wait to see how they do in this tournament. Next up, the second team from Pool C.
Have I picked 3 yet?
You have not picked number 3.
Who is it?
Number 3 is Supernova, one of the resident high elo juggernaut teams, along there with those branded teams like Azio and Dawn and Orion. Just very powerful team there. Very, very good players in this on this team, so definitely a team to watch out for. And if you would move on to Group D.
10.
Number 10 is Team Siren. A little bit newer team, not really much known about them, but at the same time, I feel like just looking at who's on this team could definitely make some waves and would be a fine addition to the Champions League. If you would go on to the second team of Group E.
I can't remember if I've picked 9 or not. I don't think so, and if I haven't, let's go with it.
You have not picked number 9. And it is Virginia Tech. The Hokies are in Risen, baby, as we do welcome them to the league. They are definitely a team to watch in this tournament. They were not able to participate in the AVGL tournament, so this will be their first outing tonight. I would say they might have been in CSL, but I have not seen them in a tournament before, so this is the first time, at least where I have seen them. Also, I would like to point out, this is not the infamous Team Siren. This is another Team Siren, okay? Just gonna go ahead and put that out there, because I'm sure they would not like to be established with that team. Also, now, with that left, there is only one Pool 1 team, Pool A team left to be put into this league, and that is the North Carolina State University, NC State Wolfpack. Into Pool A.
Well, wow,
no,
dude.
A.
Group E.
A.
Put them in A? Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in A.
Group A is stacked.
Yeah, that's going to be the group of death, I would think, very easily. That is a very powerful group, and that is going to be a, oof. I'm happy I'm not playing against these guys. So, now that we have all of the Pool A teams decided, now we'll move on to the teams of Pool B. Could you go ahead and pick the first team from Pool B to go as the third team into Group B?
Alright, well, I gotta start off with 1 again.
Number 1, and that would be the Karaoke Machine Broke Squad. One who's a little bit left, I say, coming over from the last season where they finished, I believe, tied for 3rd. division led by their ever so fearless top laner 056056, formerly known as Karaoke Machine Broke. Alright, so now, if you would please move on to the second team of Pool B, the third team of Group C.
Gotta go with 11.
Number 11, that is Team Ethiopia. Team Ethiopia was one of the first teams to register in this, and I believe have some local community members. I do think I recognize the name or two on there. Not much really word about them, I think, but overall they could still manage to sneak their way in. But up against Supernova and Raiders White, both of those teams are going to be gunning down for Team Ethiopia. Now, if you could give me the third team of Group D.
9.
Number 9 is Big Time Rush. Well, also one of the first teams to sign up. They are one of the most diverse teams on the league in terms of their overall skill level and their overall how much is it, and just how different of playstyles it seems to have. So they will be an exciting dark horse into this group. So now, if you will pick the third team of Group E.
7.
Number 7 is the Stratosphere. This is a team I haven't really heard much about, but they were the first team to sign up, so they were apparently ready right off the bat to go for the Champions League. A promising start for them if they are to get in. Alright, and now on to the fourth team of Group A. If you could give me that number, please.
2.
2, that is the Big Brain Club. Oh my god, Group A. Oh my god.
Group A is definitely the group of death.
This is the group of murderous death and fire. So now we do have the Big Brain Club in there with NCSU, Amped Esports, and Raiders Black. Big Brain Club, host to our very own Big Brain Tim. So now, will you please give me the next team of Group B?
See, this is hard. I gotta think about it. No, let's go with 5.
Number 5 is Fear Us Esports, one of the last teams to sign up for our league, and also one of those that could be a very real dark horse, as we have seen Nitrofen promote his team in the chat quite a bit here. So we will have that coming in. We don't know any of the teams, Waba, but at the same time, I do, so I get to promote them and talk about them before you see the rosters.
Yeah, we'll be releasing the rosters on stream after we're finished picking the groups.
I say, yeah, we could just post them in a spreadsheet or something. Okay, so
yeah.
Next, we will put. Next, can you give me the fourth team of Group C?
8.
Number 8. That team actually is not in there, so I don't know why that is. One team must have been missed. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Number 8 is the regarded Schneik Lords.
This is Tango's team.
This is Tango's team. That's all you need to go, guys. That is literally all you need to know. It's got T1 and it's got Tango. That's all you need to know. Like, that's literally it. Well, actually, you could know a little bit more, but hey, whatever. Let's say it's got Tango, it's got Shiver, it's got T1, it's got a bunch of people who are going to make this fun. So, moving on to the last team of Group D, if you please, President Travis.
I can't even remember which ones I haven't chosen. 10. I don't think I've picked 10, have I?
10 is Dramatic Gaming. This is definitely another group where it will be difficult to get out of. So Dramatic Gaming, another team from another high elo league where they play in the minor division of that, along with another team who has not been chosen yet. So this is definitely a very, it's a very stacked group in Group D that I think that it would be difficult to get out of. If you please, give me the last team from Group E.
I keep forgetting which numbers I've called out. I don't think... Have I done 4 yet?
You have not done 4. That is Team 6, actually.
TM06 Toxic.
TM.
That's T1's team, dude.
Wait, I thought T1 was on Regarded Schleich Lords.
No,
No, he's
T1's
not.
on
He's
T106.
on that one. I apologize, T1. So this is T1 and Hey the Losers team. Okay, this is a team to this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun. Also, guys, this is not like into tiers. This was into Pool 1 and Pool 2. This was not like tiers. It was just like Pool 1, Pool 2. Just put in there. It wasn't anything like it's just put in there. All right, so now the last team of Group A. Could you give me the number, President Travis?
Which numbers do I have left?
3 and 6.
6.
And into the group of death goes the Hotel Chill Chat. So that Group A, definitely a very powerful group, a very dangerous group to be in. Oh my god, I am glad I do not have to play in that. Right? And that leaves the last team into Group B as the Truman State University team. So Group B is actually almost as equally as Group of Death, because you have Orion, Michigan State, Truman State, Karaoke Machine, Fear Us. There are some powerful groups in this. I don't think any group is going to be a cakewalk.
I think Group A is absolutely stacked. That is going to be the most interesting group to watch, just to see who's going to get out of there. Because you have 3 power teams with NCSU, Amped, and Raiders. And then Big Brain Club is actually a pretty strong team.
Also, to everyone who is curious, Henlo has rebranded to Kraken Esports. And due to that, remember, they were given the bye due to coming in second in the Champions League last split. As a result, D-Rose has had their buy-in paid for by Risen, but and their spot guaranteed, whereas Henlo still has to, or Kraken has to pay for their spot, but they still have the spot.
All right, so
these are your groups, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be.
You want to do the reveal of the rosters now?
Let me.
Well, I guess that's not particularly interesting to do on stream, actually.
I do not think it is quite as interesting to do on stream. We will post that in the Discord, everybody. Those are your groups, and then the rosters will be released immediately following onto the Discord, guys. There is no point in showing them on the Twitch. Or do you actually want the Discord? I want people. Okay. If I get four right. Poggers in the chat, I will show the rosters.
On stream.
I'm seeing a lot of show the rosters. I'm seeing a lot of show. Okay, the Poggers.
All right, we're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing it, baby. All right, guys. Let me swap over a scene real quick. I will be right back.
In the meantime, thank you for the subscription, Festivus. I did see that.
Best of us, the best of us. All right, everyone. What we are going to do is we are going. Hold up, actually, one moment. I need to edit something out. Okay, cool. Zoom in a little bit.
This is a question I've been getting a lot from a lot of different teams, so I'm just going to say it on stream so that kind of everybody knows. A lot of people they ask about how long they have to finalize their roster. So you guys have until
Friday
before play-ins actually to finalize your roster.
I thought it was Friday.
Did I say Friday? Hold on. Okay, yeah, actually it is Friday. I'm wrong. So you have until Friday to finalize your roster.
All right, guys. Here is it on on this. You are now looking at the rosters for the Champions League. As soon as I transitioned the slide, I forgot. Oh, wait, crap, I forgot to do something. Well, that looks better now. One roster has been hidden because it is still in development.
Let's see some of the reactions in the chat. This is interesting. Well, I guess they need time to like look up who they're up against.
Look up time to know who you are up against. Remember, we will post a screenshot of that in the chat.
And if you're on here and you see that your roster is maybe a little bit wrong, just go ahead and send a PM to either pretty much me or Hyper or Bestrin, and we'll get it fixed for you.
Yes, we will get the roster fixed, and we will have these updated by the day. We will try and keep these as updated as possible, so we will try, guys.
And I'm seeing a question about the multi-links for op.gg. We do have those, and so we'll put them on the sheet to make that easier for you guys.
We will, and they are now going to be posted, and the groups will now be posted in the Discord for a reminder while the stream is off of it, as they have just been sent to President Travis. So guys, you now know your groups. You now know your opponents. Oh, okay. I think, okay, karaoke. Okay, karaoke.
Oh yeah, we have to 056. But yeah, don't ask me about player 5 on NCSU. I could not tell you what that name actually is.
If you copy paste that, it will work. If you copy paste that, I promise it will work.
All I's or L's? Yeah, I have no idea.
Karaoke, did you have to at me? I was literally saying I'm gonna fix it. So guys, like I said, there has been one roster who has been hidden due to the fact of roster changes going on that are being decided at the moment. So Kraken Esports, formerly known as Henlo, who do have the bye. Then again, as a result, they do not have to play in the plains anyway. So for the moment, worry about your opponents. Don't worry about Kraken. This will be a heck of a fight. Alright, that is going to be it here for us at Risen Esports. I have been Hypertension, joined here by President Travis.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
And thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us, put some bits in. You can look up our Twitter. I believe it is linked in the description below, as is our Reddit, our Discord, our YouTube, and the official site, which has been newly revamped. So there is that. We will get that bottom part, like below the video, over. We'll get that fixed. I promise. We're gonna get that fixed. But for now, that is it for us. See you guys, everybody. Goodbye and good night.
See you, everyone.